Mikey, come here, there's breaking news.
Breaking news. There are two big tsunamis coming to the village. A water tsunami and a gas tsunami. It has already destroyed 4 villages in its path. And it is in our village that the 2 tsunamis have collided and will cause an explosion. We recommend that
Why is it that our village is the one that gets into all kinds of trouble? Well, let's go outside and see if it's a prank or if the reporter made a mistake. And if it's not a prank, we can fly away in a helicopter.
Look, Mikey, I'm sure it's not a prank. Look at the bigger tsunamis. They're definitely over 70 meters high. Oh no, the helicopter's leaving without us.
Look at this. There's panic in the village. Everyone's trying to save themselves and their stuff. I remembered we built bunkers inside the tree. We can hide in them.
Of course, it's a good thing I suggested building bunkers inside the tree. I knew we'd need them sooner or later. The tsunami's coming. Listen, are you sure your tree will hold up? You never reinforced the tree.
Of course I'm sure my tree will hold up, so I finished building it. By the way, I even have a hatch that opens automatically, and you have one.
Did you forget that you stole the hatch idea from me? Look, Mikey, if you want to hide in my bunker, I think your tree is too unsafe. Look, Mikey, the villagers are coming for us, the ones who didn't escape.
Please let us into the bunker. We'll die if we stay outside. Please don't leave us here.
Sure, there's a bunker in my tree, but I don't have much room, so I can't let you all in, especially since I have almost no food.
Thank you for letting us in. I'm so grateful I won't eat so there's enough food for the others.
I'm sorry, there's no more room. I can't let you go somewhere else.
Look, I have a bunker inside a tree too, and it's bigger than Mikey's. There should be room for all of you, but you have to hurry. The tsunami is coming.
Thanks for letting us in. I don't know what would have happened if we'd stayed outside. Hurry up and get inside JJ.
It's unbelievable. I think the tsunami is definitely over 80 meters high. When the lava tsunami collides with the water tsunami, okay, I can't stay outside anymore. There'll be a big explosion that could destroy everything. Great, now I have to close the hatch so the water doesn't get in. Great, we're all safe. I'm sure my tree can withstand the impact of these 2 tsunamis. I built this bunker to withstand any cataclysmic event, so you don't have to worry about water or lava getting in here. All right, listen, you must be very careful. There's a lot of equipment here that can't be broken.
Okay, we get it. Don't worry. We'll watch TV and that's it. We got your Nintendo Switch, by the way.
Oh, I don't mind. You can play whatever you want, and you can eat as much as you want. There's plenty of supplies in my bunker. We can last a long time in this bunker. Okay, I want to check on Mikey. His tree was really flimsy. I don't think it's gonna hold up.
Okay, then we'll wait for you here. I hope Mikey's okay. Thanks again for letting us into the bunker.
I'll be there soon. I'm sure Mikey and your friends are fine. In fact, a tunnel has been dug under our trees that connects our bunkers. I made it specially so that I could visit my friend. All right, to get to Mikey, I gotta clean up this dirt. I put a tunnel in the tunnel on purpose so that if the tunnel floods, my bunker won't be flooded. Honestly, I'm wondering what's going on outside. I wonder if there's anything left of the village or if it's completely destroyed. Great, the tunnel wasn't damaged because I was afraid it might be flooded. The most convenient thing is that I put rails and a trolley here so that you can quickly get to Mikey. Great, now I'm gonna get on the wagon and get to Mikey's tree. It's gonna be a very cool ride. To be honest, when this is all over, I wanna build an amusement park. Okay, I'm a little distracted. I gotta focus on Mikey. Oh, I should have put up acceleration rails so that I could get there faster. I somehow didn't think about it. Okay, the most important thing is that I finally got to Mikey's tree. Now I'm going to climb into the trees and see how Mikey is doing. Actually, I'm wondering how Mikey is doing right now. I hope that no water or lava got into his tree. There's no t-shirt here. It looks like he was on the next floor. Mikey's not here either. Looks like he and the villagers hid on the 3rd floor. I wonder why Mikey decided to go up that high. Hey Mikey, I'm here to visit you. How are you doing? I have a question. Why are we all hiding on the same floor?
Hi, JJ. The other floors have no furniture and it's cold and the walls are wet and the villagers were afraid the water would get through the walls, so they all came upstairs to this floor. Honestly, it's really crowded. No one wants to go to the lower floors.
Look, if you want, you can go to my bunker. I've got plenty of room. There's a tunnel under our doors that'll get you there in no time. I don't think the walls in your bunker are holding up.
We're all gonna die! What are we gonna do? There's obsidian in the bunker. What are we gonna do?
Everyone calm down. Everything will be fine. Let's go to the bunker to JJ, especially since he himself said that he has a lot of space. And he can let us in. Get down quickly, because it's not safe here. To be honest, I have a very bad feeling about this, but I don't understand why.
Obsidian has fallen on TNT. Why did you keep TNT in the room at all? It wasn't safe. Now it's definitely not safe in your bunker. Lava got here. Soon your bunker will burn down. We have to hurry. The sooner we get to my bunker, the better.
Yes, you're right. To be honest, I didn't think that the tsunami would be so big. If I had known that we would really need these bunkers, I would have completed it. Okay, maybe we'll be safe here, like the lava hasn't reached here yet.
What? Mikey, we agreed we'd go to my bunker, especially if you look at the ceiling. There's lava dripping from it. You said it wasn't safe here.
Well, it's just that I've been building my bunker for so long and I don't want to just leave it. Well, we have to hurry. It's not safe to stay in this bunker. The lava's gonna spread all over the bunker. Listen, JAJ, do you know what's going on outside right now?
Let's get to my bunker first and then we'll talk, because now is not the right place, especially since your bunker is on fire right now and we have to hurry so that the lava doesn't get to us. Listen to the villagers, get on the trolley and go to my bunker, and you better hurry up, because we don't have much time.
In fact, I didn't even know that there was such a tunnel above our trees. You built it and didn't even tell me. Okay, the most important thing is that there is no collapse now. Otherwise, I don't want to stay here forever.
Oh,
To be honest, I'm lucky that you invited us to your bunker, because I do not know what we would do without you. Okay, I want to ride this cart. It's going to be really cool.
Mikey, don't forget that lava is spreading in your bunker right now. We have to hurry. The sooner we get to my bunker, the better. Because I want to see what's going on outside, so we still have a lot to do. In fact, I'm glad that I built this tunnel. I knew that sooner or later, it would be useful to us. Okay, now it's my turn to ride the trolley.
Come on, JJ. We're waiting for you alone, so hurry up.
Oh,
In fact, it all took a very long time. You had to build a bigger tunnel so that more villagers could get here. Okay, I want to see your bunker. I'm wondering how you made it.
great. All the villagers have already traveled on the trolley. You're right that it took a very long time, but as for me, it was worth it. Okay, let me show you my bunker. I'm sure you haven't seen this before. I put iron blocks inside the tree so that lava and water definitely don't get here. And my tree is very large, so there's a lot of space here. Let me show you what I'm going to tell you. Get up the stairs faster.
Wow, when you said iron blocks, I thought you were kidding. I can't even begin to fathom how much it costs to build a bunker like this. I understand this is the second floor. I want to see what's on the first floor. Actually, I think your bunker is the most secure in the world.
I'm glad you think so. My bunker can withstand any cataclysm. In fact, I'm used to our village having cataclysms all the time. So I built a bunker that can withstand absolutely anything. Ho-ho!
Great, hi everyone! I'm so glad you're here. It'll be fun. We have plenty of food if you want to eat hamburgers or play console games with us.
It's just incredible. Before that, we had to find this room, and there's so much space, and you can do anything here. To be honest, I've never seen such cool places before. It's just incredible.
You can do what you want, but don't break anything. That's an important rule. I'm sure you're going to love it here, so you rest up, and Mikey and I will take care of business.
Oh.
Listen, Mikey, I want to see what's going on outside, although I'm not sure if the cameras are still working or if there's a signal. But to make it more convenient, I'm going to set up some big tables and put TVs on them so we can watch what's going on outside in real time. Then I'll connect the remote control from the cameras to the TVs, and we'll be able to see what's going on outside. Ho-ho!
I like your plan, although to be honest, I think the cameras will be destroyed. The reporter said that when the tsunami collides, there will be an explosion. I think the cameras will definitely be broken. We should try to at least check though. I wonder what's going on outside now.
Great! I've got the cameras working, but they're still showing the old footage. I'm gonna go live now. Oh, no. The signal's gone and we can't see the picture anymore. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. I guess we won't know what's going on outside now. Although I think it's pretty clear. Well, I think we can wait a little while and then try again to see what's going on outside.
I think you're right, but then what do we do now?
We're on strike. We're out of food. You said we could eat as much as we wanted, and we've eaten all the food. We demand that you give us food. I'm sure you can think of something. We won't last long without food.
How did you manage to eat all the food? We had plenty of supplies. You ate it all by yourself, and now you're complaining, even though we really need food. Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. I can get food. Mikey, let's go to the second floor.
Well, I'm interested in what you've come up with. To be honest, I think the villagers should be more frugal. They've eaten so much food in a short space of time. By the way, you said we should go upstairs. Do you have a farm or something?
You could say that. I'm sure you definitely won't expect this. I knew we might run out of food, so I prepared in advance. Oh, I have prepared several animal pens on the top floor. Actually, I bought spawn egg different animals from the witches so that we can build a farm, and we won't have any problems with food. To be honest, I knew that sooner or later we would run out of food, although I didn't think it would happen so quickly. By the way, spawn eggs are very expensive. They are stored in this room that no one was allowed to enter.
Oh, wow. I actually think you have the coolest bunker in the world. I'm sure you spent a lot of money to build it, but it's definitely worth it to me. It's so cool. Now we'll have a farm and we won't have any problems with food.
Oh,
You have spawn egg cows, pigs, and even chickens. All the most important and delicious animals. We'll just have to tell the villagers to start saving groceries. Okay, where are the pens? Where will the animals live?
I haven't built them yet, but I think we can build pens right here. In fact, we'll have to build a vegetable garden so we can have vegetables and wheat to feed the animals.
And why didn't you build vegetable gardens and animal pens beforehand? You have such a bunker. I don't think you ran out of money. In fact, you can build a vegetable garden at the bottom. There's plenty of free time.
Actually, I just didn't have time to build the pens and vegetable garden. When I was building this bunker, I had a lot of things to do, and I just didn't have time to build the vegetable garden and the animal pens. Oh, but the most important thing is that we have all the resources to do it. I think we can build an animal pen here on this floor. There's plenty of room anyway.
Okay, I like your plan. Listen, JJ, I have a question. Why haven't the rescuers come for us yet? They know that 2 tsunamis were coming to our village, which is destroying our village, so why haven't rescuers arrived yet?
Actually, I do not know the exact answer, but it seems to me that it is not only our village that has suffered, and now the rescuers are busy with other things. It seems to me that no one will come for us in the near future. Okay, we've completed the pens. Now we need to put animals in there. We'll have 3 types of animals: cows, pigs, and chickens.
Oh, great. We just built 3 pens. This is just what we need. In fact, I've never seen spawn eggs work before. I'm going to get the cows. Then the first paddock will have cows in it. This paddock is just the biggest. It'll fit cows. In fact, the villagers said they wanted hamburgers, and for that, we'll have to build a vegetable garden.
Oh,
Great. These cows are so cute, and we'll be able to make cakes and sweets because we have milk and we'll have chickens.
yeah, you're right. To be honest, I'm glad you came to my bunker for that reason. I think it's more fun together, and that's what matters most. In fact, I knew from the start that your tree wouldn't hold up. It was too thin and weak. So I suggested you come to my bunker.
Great! Now we have a real farm, and now we'll have meat for hamburgers and pizza. In fact, I envision now using up some of the vegetables to make hamburgers and leaving the other vegetables to grow. Great! We already have meat.
In fact, I thought the food supply would never run out, but because there were so many villagers in my bunker, they ate it all and didn't even leave us any. But the best part is that now we have a farm, and we have meat, and we can make hamburgers all the time.
Great! Now we have a real farm, and now we'll have meat for hamburgers and pizza. In fact, I envision now using up some of the vegetables to make hamburgers and leaving the other vegetables to grow. Great! We already have meat.
Not the first one I've thought of. It's actually going to be very simple. I'll put the dispenser in and put all the ingredients in it, and it'll mix it up, and we don't even have to cook it. I'll then put all the ingredients in, and it will mix it properly in the right proportions, and we'll have a very tasty hamburger.
Oh, too. I like your idea. It's very unusual and very cool. In fact, it seems to me that no one has ever cooked burgers like this before. Then add all the ingredients, the more the tastier it will be.
Oh,
As I understand it, now you will have to put a pressure plate to cook the burgers.
yeah, you're right, Mikey. I hope it's a good hamburger. You stand in front of the dispenser and I'll step on the pressure stove. I want you to try the hamburger. Since you've had a lot of experience, I'd like your opinion. What do you think, Mikey? How's the hamburger? Are you happy?
This is one of the most delicious burgers I've ever eaten. To be honest, I can't believe that we managed to make such a delicious meal in such a short time. Let's make Villager happy. I'm sure they'll definitely like hamburgers. They definitely haven't tried anything like this.
We've managed to make the most delicious hamburgers in the world. You should try it. I'm sure it's like nothing you've ever tasted before. Here, I've brought you all one hamburger to try. I'm sure you'll love it.
Great, this is the most delicious food ever.
Great! Today was a hard day. I think it will be possible to try to open the hatch soon. I'm sure it's safer outside. Oh,